You see that car, the glossy showroom model, the one with all the tech, the selfies, the future vehicle ads. It looks tempting. The salesman calls it a revolution on wheels. The brochure says it'll save you thousands, and social media can't stop hyping it. But what if that cool car is a money pit in disguise? Some models are already notorious for recalls, electrical glitches, long repair delays, and resale crashes. And in 2026, these problems will only get worse. Parts become harder to find. Software updates end, and support networks dry up faster than expected. Today, we're counting down 10 cars you should never buy in 2026. Vehicles with red flags so big, they'll cost you more than they're worth. Welcome to Car Hacks and Money, the channel where we expose what dealers don't tell you, reveal hidden costs, and keep your wallet safe. Buying a car is one of the biggest decisions you'll make, but picking the wrong one can haunt you for years. So roll up your sleeves and buckle up. We're diving into the worst choices to avoid in 2026 cars that seem to shine but secretly burn your savings. Number 10. Tesla Model Y, 2026. It's electric. It's fast. It's everywhere. But even this popular EV has alarming issues. The 2026 Tesla Model Y has already been flagged for a high number of complaints. The top issue? Problems with forward collision avoidance systems, including false emergency braking, lane drift, and erratic obstacle detection. Recalls are piling up. In 2025, Tesla had to recall thousands of Model Es and Model 3 South to fix software bugs, power steering faults, and improperly torqued suspension bolts. Even more worrying, owners report that the electronic door handles sometimes fail, and if the car loses power, the doors can trap you inside. For a company that prides itself on safety and automation, that's a serious concern. Behind Tesla's glossy marketing lies a growing pattern of rushed production and post-sale software fixes. When over-the-air updates replace real mechanical reliability, owners become beta testers. For used buyers, the risks are even greater. Tesla often limits service access for non-original owners and occasionally disables premium features when vehicles change hands. And with the company moving to a direct sales model, independent repair access remains restricted. So, while the Model Y's performance and tech are impressive, its long-term dependability and serviceability are major red flags. Bottom line, Tesla's brand may symbolize the future, but the Model Y's reliability issues and high repair costs make it one of the riskiest cars to own in 2026. Number 9. VinFast VF8. A newer EV brand with massive ambition, but cracks are already showing. The VinFast VF8 arrived promising premium EV performance at a fraction of the cost, but reality hasn't matched the marketing. Reviews have called out poor build quality, unrefined suspension, and frequent warning alerts for no reason. Steering feels loose and unpredictable, while interior materials don't match the price point. The biggest concern? Software and calibration. The VF8's lane keeping assistance, LECA, system has multiple documented complaints for steering toward the wrong lane or failing to detect lane lines entirely. Its infotainment system frequently reboots or freezes, disabling key controls like climate or navigation mid-drive. In the US, early buyers faced long delays for repairs due to parts being shipped from overseas and limited service centers. Owners have reported waiting weeks, sometimes months, for even simple warranty claims. While VinFast is expanding, its dealer and technician network remains small and untested. Buying a car from a fledgling automaker is always risky. The technology may be exciting, but when parts or expertise are scarce, every minor repair becomes a major event. And since many EV brands go through rapid cycles of expansion and retrenchment, long-term support is far from guaranteed. Bottom line, until VinFast proves it can sustain consistent quality and service, the VF8 remains a gamble most buyers should avoid. Number 8. Any car with a troubled dual-clutch transmission. This isn't one specific model, it's an entire category to watch out for. Dual-clutch transmissions, DCTs, promise lightning-fast shifts and better fuel efficiency, but in practice, they've caused headaches for countless owners. The 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe, for example, is abandoning its DCT setup after years of reliability complaints, opting instead for a traditional automatic. DCTs perform well in high-performance cars, but in daily driving, stop-and-go traffic, hills, or heavy loads, they overheat, slip, or fail prematurely. Repairs often exceed $3,000, and many require full replacement rather than rebuilds. Audi, Ford, and Volkswagen have all faced class action suits in the past over faulty DCT systems. By 2026, automakers are quietly phasing them out for mainstream use, but some models will still feature them. If you're looking at a 2026 car and see dual clutch on the spec sheet, think twice. You're buying a complex, fragile system that even experienced mechanics struggle to service. Tip: stick with traditional automatics or CVTs for long-term reliability. Fancy gearboxes look cool on paper, but the repair bills will wipe out any fuel savings. Number 7. Discontinued or soon-to-be-killed models. When a manufacturer ends production of a model, the ripple effect hits owners fast. Support wanes, parts become scarce, and resale value collapses. With the auto industry shifting rapidly toward EVs and stricter emissions laws, dozens of familiar models are being phased out by 2026. According to Motor One and Autocars Hub, cars like the Porsche Cayman, BMW X4, Lexus RC, and several small sedans from Ford and Chevy may not survive the transition. Even high-end vehicles can vanish quietly when profit margins shrink or regulations tighten. Owning the last model year of a discontinued car might sound appealing, but it's risky. Repair shops may stop stocking components, software updates might end, and aftermarket support could dry up. For EVs, it's worse. Older batteries or charging systems may become incompatible with newer infrastructure. Rule of thumb: before buying any 2026 model, research whether it's being discontinued or replaced. If it is, skip it unless you're ready for potential headaches finding parts in a few years. Number 6. Cars with known electrical or infotainment failures. Modern cars are rolling computers, and that's part of the problem. As vehicles become more software-driven, the number of electronic failures has skyrocketed. In reliability studies, electrical and infotainment malfunctions now top the charts, more than engine or transmission issues. Touchscreens freezing, digital dashboards failing, parking sensors misreading, and over-the-air updates breaking systems. These are not isolated incidents. Some luxury brands, including Mercedes, Jaguar, and Land Rover, have struggled to stabilize their complex infotainment suites. Even mainstream brands aren't immune. Toyota's 2025 models saw early complaints of display glitches, and Ford's sync systems continue to be inconsistent across markets. The more your car depends on a screen, the more fragile your ownership experience becomes. Tip: when shopping, check owner forums and recall databases for recurring electronics complaints. If a model has pages of glitch reports, walk away. No amount of tech convenience makes up for a dead screen when you need it most. Number 5. Luxury SUVs with high cost of ownership. They look glamorous. They feel powerful. But luxury SUVs are the silent wallet destroyers of the 2020s. While their exteriors dazzle, the true cost lurks beneath ultra-wide tires, air suspension, imported parts, and specialized labor. According to AutoCare Daily, several luxury SUVs rank among the highest total ownership costs over 5 years. Models like the Range Rover Sport, BMW X7, and Mercedes GLE require premium fluids, sensors, and filters that drive up routine maintenance into the thousands annually. Even minor repairs can cost double what a standard SUV would run. Depreciation also hits hard. As EV technology advances, large gas-powered luxury SUVs lose resale value faster than ever. The cost of ownership extends far beyond fuel and insurance. It's about complexity. Every feature adds a failure point. Air suspension leaks, adaptive headlights fail, and electronic systems age poorly in heat or humidity. Unless you have deep pockets or a dedicated service plan, skip these opulent monsters. A car that looks like wealth often becomes a liability faster than you think. Number 4. Cars from brands with weak after-sales networks. Even the best designed vehicle means little if you can't get it serviced. A car is only as good as its after-sales support. Brands expanding aggressively into new markets often lack enough trained technicians or parts supply to sustain reliability. In 2026, this is especially true for startup EV companies or boutique brands. Many open a few flashy showrooms, then struggle to maintain service capacity once sales scale up. For owners, this means long waits for repairs, delayed parts, and minimal accountability. International brands entering smaller markets face similar issues. For example, Buyers of imported models from BYD and IO, or Venfast, have reported difficulties finding local expertise for software or battery diagnostics. Even established names like Alfa Romeo or Fiat continue to suffer from inconsistent support networks in North America. Tip: before buying, check how many authorized service centers the brand has near you. If your nearest mechanic is hundreds of miles away, think again. Number 3. Heavily software-locked feature cars. The subscription era is here, and it's invading your car. Automakers are increasingly locking features behind digital paywalls. Want heated seats? That's $10 a month. Want full autopilot? $1.99 a month. Even horsepower boosts are now delivered via app subscriptions. By 2026, this model will be widespread. BMW, Mercedes, Toyota, and Stellantis are all rolling out feature-on-demand ecosystems. While it sounds flexible, it means you don't truly own all the capabilities you've paid for. And if a company shuts down a server or discontinues a feature, you lose it permanently. Worse, software glitches can strip access temporarily. Owners have reported losing navigation, cameras, or performance upgrades after updates failed. You could wake up one morning and find that your paid features no longer function. Advice: buy cars with minimal subscription dependencies. Look for manufacturers that provide lifetime access or offline functionality. The convenience of digital upgrades shouldn't come with the risk of digital repossession. Number 2. Cars with poor safety or recall track records. Safety isn't optional. And yet many vehicles still hit the market with unresolved defects. Airbags that don't deploy, steering systems that lock up, electronic stability control failures, these issues have led to record recall numbers in the past 3 years. Some manufacturers issue so many software updates that recalls have become almost routine. But constant recalls signal deeper problems in quality control. The NHTSA's public database shows dozens of recurring names, models with repeated recalls year after year. Before buying, always run the VANG through safety databases. Check for unresolved campaigns, class action lawsuits, and long-term reliability ratings. Even new cars can carry over issues from the previous model year. If a car is frequently recalled, assume it's been rushed to market. Reliability starts at design, not at the dealership. Don't be the test subject for an automaker still figuring things out. Number 1. Cars with high problem reports per model. And finally, the cars you absolutely should not touch in 2026. The ones drowning in complaint data. These are vehicles already showing systemic problems before they've even hit mass adoption. According to Car Problem Zoo, the 2026 Tesla Model Y alone has over 70 reported issues spanning steering, electrical, and braking systems. Other models show similar early red flags: inconsistent software updates, faulty sensors, premature component wear. When a car racks up dozens of owner complaints in its first year, that's not bad luck, it's a warning. Modern vehicles are complex ecosystems of software, batteries, and mechanical systems. When one layer fails, it cascades. And when support is slow, you're left stranded with a high-tech paperweight. The lesson? Avoid being the first to buy any major model refresh. Let others uncover the flaws while manufacturers patch them. Reliability isn't about hype, it's about track record. Cars are investments, but mistakes cost sometimes thousands, sometimes peace of mind. These 10 vehicles are the ones most likely to drain your savings, frustrate your ownership, and turn your dream purchase into a regret. Before you buy anything in 2026, do your homework. Check recall histories. Read owner forums. Research parts availability and software reliability. A few hours of research can save you years of stress and thousands in repair bills. If this video saved you from a bad choice, hit like, share it with your car group, and subscribe to Car Hacks and Money. We'll keep exposing what automakers and dealers don't want you to see. Stay sharp, stay safe. And remember, in the world of cars, knowledge isn't just power. It's protection.